Automat here in Gothenburg city. I'm here with Kjell, the organizer and creator of this event. Hello Kjell, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. This is a great night. Everything's turned out very nicely, and I'm really happy with how everything went together. Right now we're trying Zombie. It's really loud shotgun noises in the background, which is really a game where one player is blindfolded and trying to shoot zombies, and the other player shouts to that player how to find the zombies.
Yeah, it's like it's game.
Yeah, really chaotic. I like the chaotic aspect of these kind of indie arcade games.
Yeah, like people are screaming and you're like,
yeah.
So, could you tell me a bit about the indie arcade idea behind it?
Yeah. So I mean, the indie arcade concept is sort of it's relatively new. It's a couple of years old, and it can be a lot of different things. But for Automat, this very event, it is a one night event where we gather all these indie arcade cabinets what people build themselves, and the cabinets are brought in from Stockholm, from Malmö, from Copenhagen, and also cabinets from Gothenburg. I also built one out of cardboard, which is kind of funny. And so I mean, for me, this is a way to show the people in Gothenburg, that these kind of events exist, because it's very inspired by similar events that take place in, say, in New York. Baby Castles, for example, I'm very inspired by that. So I want to create something similar and sort of grow a culture of shooting really loud noises. And what I really hope for this is that this will sort of grow and people will build their own cabinets, and I don't care what they build it out of, just as long as they build something and just take control of the hardware and make it yours and make it personal. Also, the same thing with indie games that I think is very nice, that is the big strength of indie games, that they are very personal, very quirky, and can be a lot of different things. They challenge the view of the AAA industry, in which games are molded in the same shape, and you have these sequels after sequels, and the focus is on making very graphically advanced games, but maybe not that games that have much character. So I think that all these games have a lot of character, and they bring a lot of the joy of making games. It really shows.
They're very good and fun games. Have you filming on that later? Have you had any difficulties sitting on this up and organizing this?
I mean, yeah, since this is the first time this is happening in Gothenburg, just explaining to people what this thing is before we're doing it now has been a lot of work, because I mean, basically I don't know how to explain it without using terms like indie games and stuff like that. And this is not something that is common knowledge to people in Gothenburg and Sweden in general. So it takes a lot of work to just define what this kind of event is. Also, of course there are snags. This is run completely non-profit, so which makes it a very passionate project, but also there are problems with it because I don't get paid, and people who are putting their machines here, they only get, like, we can offer them money to travel here, but not money that they can actually use as salary. So that's the problem, and I want to work with that a lot. That's something and I mean, it has been very busy, because, as I said, this is the first time this happens, and that means also that a club or an arcade like this doesn't exist before it has had one event. So now it exists, which is something that feels really good. And also, with that I mean that in the future, I'm hoping that it'll be easier to set together a project group where we divide responsibility among different. We have done that as well now, but I also have. This is my personal issues, but I also have trouble dividing responsibility. I like to keep it in my vision, which is also something I want to work with and make it everybody's vision. Another thing that I've also had to work with is that a lot of people are really enthusiastic about playing arcade games, and they connect with these kind of games are these old school retro games, which are really cool. But I really want them to. I mean, what I want to show is contemporary indie games. That for me is important because they are made now and they are made in the context of everything that exists now. And so I have had to say no to people who wanted to show NES games and stuff like that, because I wanted to keep it purely indie and purely contemporary indie, which is like a span of, I guess, 5 years or something. But I mean, in the future we might do it differently, or we might do it even more narrowed down. It's hard to say, but
yes, we have really succeeded. Like this event, so many people have shown up, and so many people have had so much fun.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that, and I'm really tired, but I'm also very happy. So I'm really glad to be here and just feel the atmosphere of everyone playing and having fun and discovering all these games that they haven't played before, and seeing that they are there. Because I've just been almost constantly online searching for these games and just putting them all together for showing for Gothenburg for me is it's a very big thing for me. Well, I mean, there are two organizations that are working together to make Automat happen, and those two organizations are Automat, Video Game Academy, roughly translated, and Wang Electronics. Wang Electronics are working with sort of these straight-edge vegan events that revolve around electronic music. So we have. I mean, I'm part of that as well as Automat Academy, but yeah, we have organized chip music events, and also we're doing a club thing now with sort of more a broader kind of electronic music thing. And Automat Academy is we're working to sort of promote video games as an art form, and we've been doing that in a couple of different ways. I think that we've done lectures and seminars and exhibitions and stuff like that. This is also an exhibition, but this is a larger exhibition, the largest we've made yet. And what I like is that this is a sort of we're showing the games that we want to be showed, to make a culture out of all of these personal. I already discussed this, but sort of getting back to that. So this is a sort of a very public event where we get all these great games. But future plans, yeah. I mean, so Automat Academy has a lot of different projects going on. I'm not going to discuss that much, but what I'm hoping to do is make Automat a regular thing, and something that we can make in smaller scale and in bigger scale, and depending on who we're collaborating with, or if we're just doing it ourselves, or whatever. I just want to see how people react and get all different. It'll be interesting to see, watch this material and watch all the material that people have gathered today. Just put that together and have a brainstorm about it. Just